Good morning. We are up nice and early. We've parked up and are walking to Manchester Airport. We are off to Germany for the week and the first stop's Cologne. We're both not 100% at the moment. The last 24 hours have been pretty rough and Samir has been struggling too, so I will do my best to vlog this trip, but I have a feeling the first few days might be a little more difficult, but I will do my best to show you around. I'll see you on the other side. So going through security was seamless as always. So shout out to Manchester Airport because you're doing a fab job. We realised we'd still got a priority pass for the lounges, so we've come to the Escape Lounge, and brilliant time because it's breakfast, so I will show you the breakfast area and let's dig in. Just left the lounge and now we've got to make our way to the gate. The lounge was really good. We had a fantastic breakfast. I ended up eating quite a lot of food, ended up having a breakfast bap, pastries and a bowl of granola, so I think I'm going to be full now for the rest of the day. But highly recommend. It wasn't too busy, but there was nice ambience, all the food was lovely. My only thing would have been I didn't see toast, but there was bread rolls, hence why I made the bap. And fried eggs would have been nice as opposed to just scrambled. But other than that, it was fab. Really good lounge. Staff were lovely. Place was clean, tidy, well laid out. So yeah, definitely come back here. On the way to the gate now. So we've officially boarded, and here comes the other half. Ready to go. We are currently in Cologne Airport. We've done our biometrics and we are queuing up to get stamped out of the country, but it's very, very busy. And we've already been in the queue for at least about 40 minutes. It's barely moving, which is a bit of a worry. But hopefully we can get out sooner rather than later. So we are finally out of the passport control area. They opened up some extra booths at the bottom, so we quickly sprinted down and went to one of them. So all in all, we were in passport control for about an hour. Now it's time to find, is it a train or a bus? A train into the city centre to check into our hotel. You don't want to go? Yeah, that's it. I really don't know. 7:16. We've purchased some tickets for the train into the city centre. Not sure they're the correct tickets because even though we selected English, as soon as we selected where we were going, it all reverted back to German. So hopefully we've got the correct tickets. Costed €7.60 for two. Hopefully we'll end up in the right place. Train station, so we got on the right train, and turns out we did have the right tickets as well. Now we've just got to try and exit the train station and work our way over to the Premier Inn that we're staying at. Nice and warm. Everywhere is so busy, but then it's Saturday, so to be expected, I suppose. But Lots of people. Literally just stepped out the train station and we are greeted by Cologne's cathedral, and it's absolutely stunning. It is, it really is. Yeah. So we are going to go to the hotel and drop our stuff off because we are filled with bags and stuff. We also need to get out of these jeans and a shirt because it's actually really warm, so we need to put some shorts on, and then we can come back out and actually appreciate it a bit better. But yeah, can't miss it. Step out the train station, there it is, absolutely stunning. We're about half a kilometre past the cathedral. We have reached the Premier Inn that we're staying at, hoping to check in, sprucing up, get changed, and then we can go out and actually explore a bit better. It is so warm. I'll check my phone in a minute just to see what the temperature is registering at, but yeah, jeans are way too much. So unfortunately we couldn't check in yet as we are too early. So we are wandering to an ice cream place and we're going to chill for a bit and come back in an hour or two to hopefully check in. I did have a quick look at the weather. It's currently 28, going up to 30 by 5 o'clock. So yes, it is very warm. And unfortunately, because we were able to drop our bags off, so at least we didn't have the big heaviest bag with us, although I do have one. As they don't accept one bag per person. So we've not been able to get changed, so we are still in jeans and stuff, so we are still pretty sweltering, and unfortunately we can't really spruce up until we can get into our room, but we'll make do. We're going to go, like I say, enjoy some ice cream now, so we'll enjoy that, and we're here. Stop off for some ice cream. So we are in the ice cream place and I'm going to be going for this black and white baked. And what are you going for again? Oh, this one right here, basically a chocolate spaghetti ice cream, and then just probably Cokes or something to drink, just so you can see the prices. The ice cream's here. We're having to dig in pretty quick because of the temperature, but it's decent size. Well, that little pit stop was lovely. I had the world's smallest Coke, but the ice cream was very tasty. Now we're just wandering about a little bit, to kill a bit of time, because we've got nowhere to stay at the moment until we can check in. We do need to nip to a shop to pick up a few bits and some snacks for the room, etc., which we'll do when we're on the way back to the room. But yeah, just wandering at the moment now. Supermarket, planning to grab some snacks for the room. Wasn't the shop we were originally going to stop in, but as we were walking past we thought we would come in here and have a look around and see what we buy. just about to pay, and then we're going to try and check in again. We've checked in. The room's a bit of a mess because I didn't actually record when we first came in. We've chilled, unpacked, got changed. So yeah, there is now stuff everywhere. But we're staying in one of the Premier Plus rooms, which is worth the money in my opinion. We've got a decent sized bed. Bathrooms looks pretty nice. Would have been nice with the rainfall shower, but it is what it is. We are now about to head out for food, so we will show you where we're going. So we are out and we are on our way to a restaurant called Green Smoke. It's an American barbecue, so there's lots of lovely meat, and it is lovely, glorious sunshine weather. It's 28, 29 now. It did say it was meant to hit 30. It feels like it's 30 already, if I'm honest, but the phone reckons 28. When we get to the restaurant, I'll give you a lowdown of the menu so you can see what there is and how much it is. Looking forward to it. Yeah, I like a nice meat platter. So the Green Smoke restaurant looks like it's in this hotel. Let's go in. So here we are at Green Smoke. Here is the drinks menu. The wine menu is actually on this bottle, but we don't tend to drink wine, so just for you guys. Fortunately, I'm quite boring, so I'll probably have a normal Pepsi, but let's take a look at the main menu. Yeah, I think we'll probably end up going for the meat platter. But I mean, saying that, there's some good burgers. We've decided to go for one of the meat platters. We're just deciding out of the two which one we want, because one's got chicken on it and the other one's got cut of the day. We don't know what the cut of the day is, so once they come over we will ask, and then that might determine which of the meat platters we're going to go for. So I'll speak of the day. So we've now ordered. We did go for the upgraded meat platter because it comes with the Argentinian rump steak, and we've ordered it in medium rare. Looking forward to this. Let's see what it's like when it comes. There's about she said 40-minute wait, didn't she, to cook the food? Yeah. So, but we knew that would be the case. And the price on the menu for the sharing platters is per person, which again we sort of expected to be. Now it does say plus one side, but it's plus one side per person, which is a bonus. So we've got our own fries each. Yeah, and I'll show you the food when it's here. Hopefully it is medium rare.
Filet, Hüfte, also das ist die Hüfte und das ist noch und die beiden
Wow. As you can see, food has just turned up and it looks amazing. It's one hell of a spread, and I like the little fireworks it came with. Good meat. That's us finished up at Green Smoke. That sharing platter, obviously it was a minimum of 2 people to order. There was a lot of meat. We almost didn't finish it. I don't think I actually did finish it technically. The other half ended up eating some of my meat because yeah, it's just so much. Really good though. Slightly overcooked. We asked for medium rare and it was medium, so maybe when you order, if you order there. Maybe go one less than what you'd normally, perhaps. In total, with the drinks and food, it was €130.02. Yeah, it was good, and there was definitely a lot of atmosphere. It was very busy. There was a constant flow of people turning up. So we went within the first half hour of opening, and there was already people in there. And we got a table though. But as soon as we were sitting down, there was people constantly turning up. So if you're going to come a bit later, I would suggest reserving a place if you desperately want to go there, because tables were filling up very fast. Right, we're off to the cathedral now, so I'll see you there. Here it is, Cologne Cathedral. Isn't that so impressive? Absolutely gorgeous. As you can see, it is very busy, but you can see why. Absolutely phenomenal building. So we've had a quick look at the cathedral, tried to get a couple of nice photos together out front. We are now crossing a bridge, and we're hoping to get a few more cool shots of the cathedral from the other side. All the love locks are on this bridge, and there's loads of them. So I'll show you. Oh wow! And there's a really lovely big green space and park. And yeah, absolutely gorgeous. Very busy, but stunning area. Lovely green space over there as well. As you can see, thousands of blocks, absolutely thousands. And that is the bridge we're about to cross. We've finished walking across the bridge and we're at the opposite side now for the viewpoints. It's absolutely spectacular with the sun setting in the background. And I'll give you a quick show. We won't be long now, we'll be heading back to the hotel for an early night, but it's been lovely, hasn't it? Lots of sightseeing for what we've done. And the cathedral was amazing. So, all in all, good first day. We've just got back to the hotel room. We had a lovely first day. It's time now for a shower, pyjamas, a bit of TV, maybe some sweets and some water. Ready for a nice long day tomorrow. So I'll see you guys in the morning for breakfast. Morning, and we are up for our first full day in Cologne. We've decided to go to Premier Inn for breakfast with it being buffet, and it's easier and it's on site. So I'll give you a little tour around that once we are down there. As you noticed yesterday, we kept saying how busy it actually was. And we wondered if the Germany half term was maybe the same as the UK, as it is May half term at the moment. But Google reckons in Cologne there is no traditional 1 week summer half term. Schools get a 4-day weekend for Whitsun, which runs from Monday the 25th to Tuesday 26th. So they have a long weekend. So that might contribute to why it's quite so busy at the moment. So yes, I will take you down for breakfast and then we'll see where our little sightseeing tour takes us today. spread here. Tea, food, bread. I'll probably go back up for the odd pastry, but it's really good. One of my favourite things about the buffet breakfast in Germany is the pretzels and these awesome little cones that you can fill with chocolate or honey. And I always eat them after. If it's supposed to be not, I don't know. Don't particularly care. It is edible, I will eat it. But yes, dip these, break them up, dip them in the chocolate. I mean, look at that. Well, another glorious day here in Cologne, and we have finished up with our breakfast, feeling very full now, and we are having a nice stroll to the old Cologne. So it should be very pretty, and I'll show you when we get there. Look at this cute little sightseeing train. How cute is this? What a glorious day! Walking down all the high streets on the way to Old Town, and it is Sunday. And there is literally nothing open. We've seen one small convenience store, but as you can see, the place is dead. Nothing is open. So, I know. It's a very loud crow in the tree. So yeah, make a note on a Sunday. The place so far is pretty dead, and the time currently is 20 to 11. So it's a good day for sightseeing on foot, but if you have any shopping plans, Sunday is not your day. So just a heads up.
It's done it.
So as we said earlier, with it being the Whitsun holidays, because it falls on today, Sunday, it means that it's a national big public holiday tomorrow on Monday, which means all shops, etc. will be closed tomorrow. Again, something to bear in mind if you're coming over this sort of time. Obviously small convenience stores by train stations, etc. I think will still be open, but basically the main high streets will be shut. So it might be a good time to look at other excursions, either outside or I think we've got something booked in this afternoon. What is that again?
Time.
Time?
Yeah, time. Time travel, time zone.
Time something.
Time ride.
I'm sure we'll tell you when we get there anyway. And this is Old Town, so welcome to Old Town Cologne. They have the most gorgeous city halls in Germany, as you can see from the tower of the one over in front. And we've got this gorgeous waterfall in the heart of this square. They actually hold Christmas markets in the square as well, but obviously wrong time of year for that. And this time ride that we're heading towards is where we've actually got that excursion this afternoon. We couldn't remember what it was called, but it's actually here. We've stumbled across it a bit early, but obviously we won't be back till later. how lovely it is down here by the river. So pretty and so much to do. They've got this little water area for the kids to play in. What a glorious day. So a lot of places tend to have like little areas where kids can go play in water, but this one in Cologne by the waterfront is so cool. Like, I mean I am tempted to actually take my shoes off myself and get in. I'm going to give you a quick video of what it looks like. Yeah. As you can see behind me, that was where Cologne was actually originally invented, and they do guided tours and stuff. We might have a look at it another time, but yeah, that's where Cologne was originally invented, and that is their factory, which still stands today. Wander around. We went to one of the few convenience stores that are open for some water and stuff, and we just come find some shade near the waterfront for a little bit of a more chill vibe before our excursion later. Very, very warm today. While we're enjoying the outdoors, we've just nipped to a little ice cream shop around the corner. It's melting rapidly though, so we are going to eat these pretty quick, but what a lovely way for the middle of the day, yeah?
It is.
Finished our ice creams, we've carried on for a little wander. It is so warm, and we've stopped off at a lovely little restaurant on the waterfront called Mama Leone. We've tried to find a nice shaded area as we're worried we're stuck in a berth, but we're only stopping for a drink, having a beer and a screwdriver cocktail. But I will record the menu so you can see the food and drink prices. Thank you. And that was super speedy delivery. The drinks are actually already here, so very good. The vibe. So we've finished up at that Mama Leone. We had a couple of drinks, and now we're off to our excursion. It's like a VR time experience. I'll record it as we go in. Oh, it's so warm. Here we are, time ride. And this is where our excursion is this afternoon.
Booked an English tour every 240.
So we've just arrived at Time Ride, which is our excursion for today. Just a word of warning, there aren't any toilets in this building. So it's handy to make sure you've been to the loo before, or at least nip in somewhere else before you come here. The excursion is about 45 minutes long. And I'm looking forward to this.
So make a nice row ahead too.
I'm not sure if I can sell you any heads today because of our very tight schedule. We also have some Carnival heads here on the board.
Just a little moment. I'm almost ready.
Wonderful. I'm so glad to hear that. Carnival,
Well, should we try? Oh, I was going to try one of these.
Time is running and the prince counts on us.
Alright, got it. Dear guests, then it means you sadly have to say goodbye to the heads again. You can visit me anytime and I will sell them more time delivery with them. Thank you so much. Then we have to take a look outside the door and I will see if the tram is already done. So say we
Thank you.
Do you want to taste the front?
Yeah, can do. So we've just finished up the Time Ride. We did a 45 minutes experience which was all about the Carnival. It was really good, really immersive, great fun. How much was it, Handsome?
€21.90.
It was €21.90 per person. It was brilliant, honestly. If you get a chance to have a go, I would highly recommend it. We're now going to have a walk to the Cologne Museum, is it? We're going to go to now. So we'll be able to show you more of that when we get there. Here we are, back at Cologne Central, where Cologne began.
The perfume must say.
Yeah, the perfume. So we are here inside of the old Cologne factory. Obviously it's now a museum and a shop, so we'll show you around. So at this table they have lots of different scents, all with the star signs. And this is mine. And I personally think my star sign smells great. But here's all yours. So we have booked on, thank you. We've booked on for the tour tomorrow, 3 till 4. It was €18 per person. There is no toilets on site, and we are not allowed to take pictures or videos in the museum section. So I won't be able to vlog there. There is lockers available to, if you've got any bags or anything with you, so you can pop them away. Yeah, so looking forward to that. It'll be pretty cool. I'm still obsessed with my scent. So we're just having a mosey around the streets, obviously with it being Sunday. Most places are shut. Having a look down the Cologne city centre south. Not a great deal going on, to be honest, but that might again be because it's Sunday and everything's shut. I will show you the high street as we see it, but yeah, it's alright. A sausage vending machine for all your little midnight snacks on sausages. Get your minds out the gutter. I said it reminds me of Rapunzel's tower. Obviously a bit more of a built-up area, but it still looks pretty cute. We've just walked from the South City Centre all the way back up. We're going to this Vetrina for food, and it's meant to be tableside food service, which will be interesting. Hopefully it is as good as it looks online, because we've walked a long way here. So let's go and have a So we've been seated, it is only just open, so we are the first in. The menu is in German, so I'll do my best to still show you the menu, but you may not, or you may understand it. Depends how much German is, I suppose. Have a specials one as well, which is apparently brand new out today. So this is the new menu we've put into Google Translate. That's what we've got. So we're looking at the veal bolognese pasta, I think mainly. So we've just put our order in. We're going for a tagliatelle type thing with truffle and parmesan, a veal bolognese pasta, and a pasta with beef fillet, mushrooms in a white wine sauce. And I've also gone for like a lavender spritz, which will be interesting. Don't normally do Aperol, but tempted by the lavender one, so hopefully that's nice. And I'm hoping they're doing this pasta at the side of the table, because that was part of the appeal of coming here. But it's very quiet, so I don't know if they're going to go to that effort, but we'll see. As you can see, the mains have just turned up. Didn't take that long either. Got the bolognese, parmesan and the beef. Looking forward to digging into this. Just finished up eating. The food was lovely. Definitely the truffle was the favourite for me. Here's the bill, so you can see 3 mains. Yeah, lovely. I think the plan now is to just walk back to the hotel room. Another nice early night as we have another nice long day tomorrow.
Perfume.
Yes, we've got the perfume tour tomorrow to look forward to, and maybe even a chocolate tour. So see you back at the hotel. So that's us back at the hotel room now. Shower and put some TV on. Super early night, but we've got a lot on tomorrow and we have been up since 7 this morning. So I will see you all for breakfast. So we are up and dressed, ready for another big day in Cologne. We are heading out to hopefully some sort of coffee shop for breakfast. Most places are shut today because it's a national public holiday. We have got that perfume tour booked in this evening, and I think we're hoping to potentially use the tram to the botanical gardens. So we'll see where we end up. As we've got a very early train ride in the morning, we're doing a little bit of recon first. So we're heading to the train station, which is only literally around the corner from the hotel, just so we know where we're going in the morning. I think the train's at what, 7:30?
Around there, yeah.
Around 7:30 in the morning. So rather than faffing and stressing that we're on the wrong platform, etc., we are heading there first thing today, just to get our bearings and then find some food for breakfast before carrying on with our day. So we think we know roughly where our train will be in the morning. It'll be a case of double checking, but we think we know where we're going now. On the plus side, train stations are the best places to find food and anything that could be open on a public holiday. So we are spoilt for choice a little bit on the food front, which we didn't think we necessarily would be with everything closed today. But trying to find some. So we found a little bakery that we like called Tauber. It's called the Crow Bag. But the food looks good, and this is what we got. Actually got an omelette sub, which is pretty cool. So that's what we paid, so you can see. And that is my chocolate cream twist and my omelette baguette. And obviously we got some still. Well, that was lovely. Nice start to the morning. We're off to go find the tram area now to get an all-day ticket. It should be around €8, as we're hoping to go a little bit further afield today. So let's figure out how to use these machines. So after messing around with the bus station ticket machine and not understanding it, every time you click English, that first page goes to English, but as soon as you click anything else, it reverts back to German, and there's no way to understand it unless you speak German. Realised wrong ticket machine. We're down at the tram station, and that luckily was very easy to understand. So we booked 2 24-hour tram tickets. I'm currently sitting on the platform waiting to go, and it's due in 5 minutes. So just on that note, the cost of the 24-hour tram was €9.20 each. But that's 24 hours, unlimited tram, so per person. So let's make use of it. Here he comes. So we've got off the tram and we are walking to the botanical gardens.
And everyone's as mad as a box of frogs.
Everybody's a bit crazy. We've had 2 women on the tram. Don't quite understand what they were saying. Luckily there was some young teenagers behind us that translated for us. But yeah, we got an all-day pass on that as well. So, oh, good fun. So here we are, we've just got to the botanical gardens. Isn't it pretty? Stunning is this botanical garden. So pretty, and it's free. So if you're ever in the area, I'd definitely come out for a visit here. Stepping stones. Look how pretty these are. But the one was shut. Luckily though, this one's open. We're not sure why the other one's shut. It might be to do with the temperature, because it is pretty warm, and it was like for cactuses and stuff, and they'd already got all the ventilation open, so it might just been too hot to go in today. But we got to go in this one and it was pretty cool, so that's something. We've had a lovely time at the Botanical Gardens. We're doing a lovely walk through. It's all been free. We are now going back onto the tram in search of ice cream and a toilet and maybe a nice cold drink. The temperature is toasty. back at the tram station. There's a 14-minute wait for number 18 Bonn HBF, which will take us back into the city centre where we can go and sit on ice cream. So we found an ice cream place. So that is what we're going to do, and go to a toilet. But look at all this. So we're going to go for ordering the single scoops as opposed to the bigger items. I'm looking forward to it. There is a flavour called Pokemon that you might have seen in the previous video. I'm kind of hoping I can choose that as one of my scoops, because it's not written down in this main menu, but I think it's because it's a special. No idea what to expect, mind you, with it being Pokemon flavoured, but I'm assuming sweet, and I like sweet. And then peppermint.
Thank you.
Thank you. Okay. My Pokemon come with a Pokemon. Ah. So they did let me order 2 scoops mint, 2 scoops Pokemon, and look, it actually came with a Bulbasaur. It'll be interesting to see what Pokemon apparently tastes like. So I'm going to dig right in. They put it at the bottom, so I'm going to dig right in. It's pink and cream. It tastes very sweet, very marshmallowy. Yes, I'm glad I've ordered that. And you've got lots of different chocolate ones, haven't you? Chocolate, hazelnut. Well, after that wonderful ice cream shop, it's actually, I would say, that was probably the best ice cream we've had since we've been here. Really, really enjoyed it. And now it is time for our perfume tour, so we are heading there now. Obviously, we can't vlog the actual tour. We already made that clear yesterday. So it'll just be a case of you'll see us going into the shop, and 45 minutes later, we'll pop out. But hopefully it should be good.
The train's a bit better.
So you're our host, do you not? Yeah, you can. You have that.
Like this?
So we've just finished the tour, and we got a quick picture with the gentleman that took us around, and we even got a free little bottle of perfume to take with us each. Fantastic tour, really knowledgeable, really interesting. We got to do a lot of different sights and smells and history of the Cologne. Yeah, fantastic. If you get a chance to actually do this, I would highly recommend. But also make sure you pre-book on, because as you saw the other day when we came in, it was actually fully booked, which is why we've had to come back today. But yeah. We've been back to the hotel, had a little rest, popped back out, nip into a shop just to get some drinking, and we've ordered a pizza online to eat back at the hotel. And then it would be a case of, well, I suppose very early night, so we've got a train at 7:30 in the morning, and we've got to pack, so onwards and upwards. So the train's taking us to, where is it? Würzburg, and we've got a few hours there before carrying on to Rothenburg for, I think that's 2 nights. Well, we nipped into that convenience shop, and unfortunately, because it was a small one, they didn't have the larger bottles of either Pepsi or Coke what we wanted. So we're hoping the pizza place where we've ordered the pizza actually has a bottle in stock there that we can grab. But I'll tell you what, that little shop there is getting ransacked, I'm guessing because it's one of the few places open today. They are trying to stock the shelves as quick as it's getting pulled back off them, so busy. Just as we leave the train station, we spotted another shop, so we got 2 bowls. Here, guys. Thank you. Still worked out cheaper than it would have been from the pizzeria, so
Do you want to pay by card?
just under 1 litre each. But
Or you write this in place?
just in the pizza place, picking up our pizza, then back to the hotel to eat it. Pizza and snacks acquired. Time to dig in before we have to start packing up, ready for our next part of the journey. So I'll see you early in the morning. Peace.
Do you